Well, hello, my wonderful humans. How are you guys doing today? It's been a pretty busy week. Lots of streams going on. Well, it looks like the chat's not set up right in the little upper corner. Ah, oh well. So, yes, um, we have some really interesting news articles to go through this evening. And there's some pretty weird stuff happening in the world. It's unbelievable. Okay, so I shall bring out my papers. Here we go. Okay, the first one that I found, it's at the top of my list, is uh, an um, Oklahoma panel says candidate can't be called the Patriot. In Oklahoma City, AP, a Republican lawmaker who wanted to refer to himself as the Patriot on the ballot, he can't use that nickname, the Oklahoma Election Board has ruled. He wanted to call himself the Patriot. That's just kind of silly. Oh boy. Yeah. Okay. This one's kind of a cute one, I guess. This one here. Escape artist dog rescued from roof of New Jersey home. On April 26th, UPI animal control officers in New Jersey responded to an unusual call when a dog squeezed out between an air conditioner and a window frame and ended up stranded on the roof of a home. Ah, um, Raven Margarth said her 3-year-old dog Toby had gotten out onto the roof of her Montclair building before, but she was able to safely coax him back inside. Margareth put baby gates on her windows to prevent Toby from getting out again. And neighbor was watching and apparently saw the dog squeezing its way out. Yeah, Norm Solomon said he heard a crash noise and looked up to see Toby squeezing out of the window like toothpaste from a tube. That's silly. An officer held another by the legs as he climbed partly way out the window to reach the stranded canine. Can you imagine? It's a chain. It's a rescuer chain to save a little dog off a roof. Yeah. That's the way out reach the stranded canine. Magrath told Magrath said Toby was not injured, and she is taking further steps Toby proof her apartment. Oh, it's silly. It's silly. This one's kind of cringeworthy. So what are you guys' thoughts on those last two articles? Okay. Okay, well here comes the cringeworthy one. Easter Bunny inadvertently hands out eggs stuffed with condoms at a Texas elementary school. Ah, you can't make this kind of stuff up. A parent dressed as the Easter Bunny inadvertently handed out colorful eggs stuffed with condoms at an elementary school in Austin last week. Most of the eggs were filled with candy, but a handful contained packages of condoms. The Houston Chronicle reported one father took to Twitter to discuss the incident. According to a tweet thread among parents, it appeared to be an innocent error, per the Chronicle. One of the parents who worked at a pharmacy had been dressed as the Easter Bunny for a safe sex presentation at an area clinic. She kept the costume on when she arrived at the school to pick up her second grader and was immediately mobbed by children. In response, the woman handed out eggs filled with candy. When she ran out, she asked her husband to go get more, and he apparently brought back some bad eggs. Oh boy. Oh. Giving that kind of stuff out to elementary school students. Yeah. Okay. Oh, now this one. This one's crude and funny as well. Yeah, this one's a little something about Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster. Oh boy. So what are you guys' thoughts on that one article? Like, do you think the parent should have stored those other eggs differently so that wouldn't have happened? Or was it just a miscommunication on the part between the two parents? I don't know. Okay, so here's the next article. Ecology professor theorized Loch Ness Monster may just be whale penis. The theory is arousing our interest. Oh, good lord. An ecology professor has just come up with a theory about the Loch Ness Monster that is sure to stimulate controversy. Michelle Sweet, who is a professor in molecular ecology at the University of Derby, recently suggested on Twitter that Nessie isn't a monster at all. But just a whale penis. Sweet said that many sea monster stories reported by explorers were inspired by what he called tentacled and alien-esque appendages emerging from the water. But while many of the observers may have believed the appendage breaking the ocean surface might be part of something more sinister lurking beneath. Sweet said that in many cases it's just a whale dick. Oh, good lord. Oh, it's so bad. Ah. What are you guys' thoughts on that one? Alright. Want to hear my music. There we go. Yeah. Okay. So how you guys doing out there in chat? Is the volume okay? Everything going fine? Looks like I got a good number of people out there. This one status card makes it look like I don't, though, so I don't know. All my phantoms give a... I want to know how many of you are out there. I know you phantoms can't talk, you know, yeah. Oh, that's silly. Okay, back to the silly news. This one's really silly. This one's not borderline gross like the other ones. This one's just stupid. Okay, so here's the article. Protester tries to glue herself to court during Clippers Timberwolves game. A woman protesting the mass killing of chickens tried to glue herself to a basketball court Tuesday during a play in game between the host Minnesota Timberwolves and the Los Angeles Clippers. While TNT announcers Kevin Harold and Reggae Miller tried to figure out what was going on as personnel surrounded the protester near the baseline. The baseline. Sideline reporter Ali LeForce said the interloper tried to glue herself to the wood and was resisting security. The protester left a white handprint on the hardwood. The animal rights group Direct Action Everywhere confirmed the motive in news release, identifying the activist as Alice Santuro. Santuro wore a t-shirt saying, "Glenn Taylor roast animals alive," to protest the mass killing of chickens amid an avian flu outbreak. Wow. On Timberwolves' own Glenn Taylor's Loa Egg Farm. According to the release, the group alleged the sophis- the the suffocation method used to kill the birds was inhumane and against the law. Oof. She tried to she tried to super glue herself to a floor. Oh my gosh. That is just weird. Ah. We're getting down to the last article that I prepared. Then we could go on to possibly funny stories or questions. All depends on what you guys want. I've been streaming fairly regularly every day, so I may actually end up taking a shorter stream this time. I don't know. But we'll see what happens. It's harder to stay more active when there's no banter. The banter makes it so much more fun. Okay, so on to the next article. This is so bad. I can't believe he thinks it's a good idea. Okay. Mike Tyson can't sell ear-shaped cannabis gummies in Colorado. How's that for a headline? State law prohibits marijuana edibles from being shaped like humans, animals, fruit, or other images that could attract children. Chew on this, Mike Tyson is unable to sell a new line of cannabis gummies in the state of Colorado in their current form. Former boxing champions' new edibles are shaped like ears with a bite out of them. A reference to that time in 1997. When Tyson bit Evander Holyfield's ear. Oh boy. Tyson's cannabis company, Tyson 2.0, can't sell ear-shaped edibles in Colorado because state laws prohibit marijuana edibles from being shaped like humans, animals, fruit, or other images that could attract children. Tyson 2.0 still plans to sell the edibles, but will modify their shape from a bitten ear to the letter T before the debut in Sentinel State later this year. Wow. Wow. Oh, yeah. So I have an announcement for everybody that's out there. I'm going to be doing a collab tomorrow at 10 in the morning Pacific Standard Time. I'll be playing Fortnite with one of my VTuber friends, Fuafua, Guru. Yeah, she's really cool. I think you guys should also check her out too, if you get a chance. She makes pretty good content. And tomorrow, the collab that we're doing will be my first collab. I haven't done any collabs yet so far, so I'm pretty excited for my first collab. And in a shooter game at that, which will be kind of interesting. I gave it a little test run this morning, and I wasn't too bad at it, but yeah. So any interesting things that you guys want to talk about, huh? Any questions or funny stories? Hmm. Eh. I don't know what that is. I was thinking about checking something real quick though. So yeah, I had a monster. I drank a monster with my last stream last night, and because of it, I wasn't able to go to sleep. So I've stayed up. So I stayed up the whole night, and I've stayed up all day today. So as soon as I'm done with this stream, I'm probably going to bed, so then I can be fresh and ready for the collab tomorrow. Do you guys like Fortnite? Do you guys like watching the Fortnite playthroughs? It's a pretty interesting game. Yeah. Yeah, I just couldn't sleep. I just wanted to have energy to get through the Devil May Cry. You know, it can be a pretty intense game at certain points. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have me a monster just to make sure that I'm chipper through the whole thing. And yes, I was chipper through the whole thing. But then that night, I just couldn't fall asleep. it's, it was rough. I'm actually quite tired right now. But I'm glad to see Gray. Long time no see. I guess yeah, that probably would have been a good idea. No. I did have a little bit of coffee. Yep, so yeah, this is the talk show. You did you hear the funny news, the silly news stories, or did you miss them? Huh. I look at my phone on my Twitch on the phone, and it looks like there's more people than there really are. I don't know. Oh, no nose. Just for you, as a active member in chat, I'll go through those articles again. Okay. Yep, there we go. No. Okay. Back to the top of the list. Okay. Oh, yeah. Apparently, a Republican lawmaker wanted to make his nickname in the ballot the Patriot. but Oklahoma City said he's not allowed. Oklahoma panel says candidate can't be called the Patriot. Oklahoma City, PA, a Republican lawmaker who wanted to refer to himself as the Patriot on the ballot can't use that nickname. The Oklahoma Election Board has ruled. Good, because that would really mess with some people. You know, there's people out there that would vote for him just because of that name. Okay, next one. Yep, the escape artist dog rescued from the roof of New Jersey home. April 26th, UPI, animal control officers in New Jersey responded to an unusual call when a dog squeezed out between an air conditioner and a window frame and ended up stranded on the roof of a home. Rayvon Megroth said her 3-year-old dog, Toby, had gotten out onto the roof of her Montclair building before, but she was able to safely coax him back inside. Megroth put baby gates on her windows to prevent Toby from getting out again, but a neighbor was watching on a recent day when the dog found another way out. Yeah, that's just silliness. Oh, yeah. Norm Solomon told Montclair Local he heard a crash noise and looked up to see Toby squeezing out the window like toothpaste from a tube between the sill and the air conditioner. One officer held another by the legs as he climbed partially out the window to reach the stranded canine. Yeah. Okay, here, this one is cringeworthy. Easter Bunny inadvertently hands out eggs stuffed with condoms at Texas elementary school. A parent dressed as the Easter Bunny inadvertently handed out colorful eggs stuffed with condoms at an elementary school in Austin last week. Most of the eggs were filled with candy, but a handful contained packages of condoms. The Houston Chronicle reported. One father took to Twitter to discuss the incident. According to a tweet thread among parents, it appeared to have been an innocent error, per the Chronicle. One of the parents, who works at a pharmacy, had been dressed as an Easter bunny for a safe sex presentation at an area clinic. Oh boy. She kept the costume on when she arrived at school to pick up her second grader. and was immediately mobbed by children. In response, the woman handed out eggs filled with candy. When she ran out, she asked her husband to get more, and he apparently brought back some bad eggs. Oh. Oh boy. Yeah. Okay. This was kind of grody and silly. Ready for this one? Okay, so a ecology professor theorized Loch Ness Monster may just be whale penis. The theory is arousing our interest. An ecology professor has just come up with a theory that the Loch Ness Monster that is sure to stimulate controversy. Michelle Sweet, who is a professor of molecular ecology at the University of Derby, recently suggested on Twitter that Nessie isn't a monster at all, but just a whale penis. Sweet said that many sea monster sightings reported by explorers were inspired by what he called tentacled alien-esque appendages emerging from the water. But while many of the observers may have believed the appendage breaking the ocean's surface might be part of something more sinister lurking beneath, Sweet said that in most cases it's just a whale dick. That's just so bad. Ah. Oh boy. Alright. Here's another funny one. Okay. Protester tries to glue herself to court during Clippers Timberwolves game. A woman protesting the mass killing of chickens tried to glue herself to a basketball court Tuesday during a play-in game between the host Minnesota Timberwolves and the Los Angeles Clippers. While TNT announcer Kevin Harlan and Reggae Miller tried to figure out what was going on as personnel surrounded the protester near the baseline sideline. Reporter Ali LaForce said the interloper tried to glue herself to the floor and was resisting security. The protester left a white handprint on the hardwood floor. The animal rights group Direct Action Everywhere confirmed the motives in a news release, identifying the activist as Alice Santorio. Santorio wore a t-shirt saying Glenn Taylor roasts animals alive to protest the mass killing of chickens amid an avian flu outbreak on Timberwolves' owner Glenn Taylor's Loa egg farm, according to the release. The group alleged the suffocation method used to kill the birds was inhumane and against the law. Yeah, like, what was she thinking? Like, what if she did get herself stuck? Like, yes, she'd eventually get loose when her dead skin starts sloughing off, but damn. All right, now here's one of the silliest ones. Yeah, yeah, that's what their protest was. They were trying to make a statement by making it to where they can't be removed. Similar to people chaining themselves to trees, you know? It's probably, I think it's a similar kind of concept. Because a lot of protesters will chain themselves to trees or landmarks in protest of not getting them tore down or whatnot. So I have a feeling it has something to do, something like that. Just gluing herself there instead of tying herself. Okay, so here's the final one, the last final one this for this week. Um, Mike Tyson can't sell ear-shaped cannabis gummies in Colorado. State law prohibits marijuana edibles from being shaped like humans, animals, fruit, or other images that could attract children. Chew on this, Mike Tyson is unable to sell a new line of cannabis gummies in the state of Colorado in their current form. The former boxer champ's new edibles are shaped like ears with a bite out of them, a reference to the time in 1997 when Tyson bit Evander Holyfield's ear. Tyson's cannabis company, Tyson 2.0, can't sell the ear-shaped edibles in Colorado because state law prohibits marijuana edibles from being shaped like humans, animals, or fruit, or any image that could attract children. Tyson 2.0 still plans to sell the edibles, but will modify their shape from a bitten ear to the letter T before the debut in Sentinel State later this year. Oh boy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, that could have hurt her though. Well, it depends on how small of a girl she is. But basketball players, they're not light guys typically. Yeah. Hmm. Ah, they're probably in chat and not watching, probably. That's probably why there's a bunch of extra people there that aren't counted as viewers. Yeah, yeah, in Air Bud, the dog was leaping off people. Really silly. Yep. So, I'm excited for the Fortnite collab tomorrow. It's gonna be a first for me. I'm pretty excited. Hope it goes well and all, you know? No, but they'd also eventually disappear though, because it updates. And people drop off. They come and they drop off. But yeah, I don't know. Oh well. else should we talk about, huh? There's stuffs and things. Things and stuffs. So, what was the last good meal that you had? Was it a dinner? And what did you have? No, it wasn't his face. Well, it's that state. It's in that particular state where edibles can't be in the shape of human parts. Ah. Oh boy. Oh. Huh. Boy. Oh. Was it as good as you remember? Ah. Huh. Well, it's the aftermath that most people complain about. It's not the taste of it. It's what happens later. Huh. Hmm. I'd feel bad making this stream so short and all. Hmm. What else could we do? I read all my neat. Oh. Yeah. Yep. Taste is fine. It's just it tends to be hard to digest, I guess. Yeah. If you have a strong stomach, then I'm sure you won't have trouble at all. But yeah, that's the typical complaint. That's what people typically complain about. Oh, your improv this. You don't have to improv. It's just conversation. I guess you gotta think of the question to ask. Well, we could end it earlier, and I could make another attempt at a raid, because I royally messed up on the raid last time. Want to try to raid somebody? Yeah, well, let's see. Ooh. Okay, there's two VTubers playing Valorant. You wanna raid Ichigoma or Minahachi? Minahachi has fewer viewers, so maybe it would be a better idea to get her. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna. So yeah, we'll raid the one that's got fewer viewers. But she's playing Valorant as well. Okay. Alright. Alright, here we go. Okay, it was nice hanging out with you, you guys. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow when I do my Fortnite collab. And yeah, hope everybody has a great next week. This is Mews signing out, and send me on your raid. Bye. Ah, shoot. She must have ended her stream just... she must have ended her stream just as I was activating the raid. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. I know this is live. Apparently there's more people popping in now. It's just huh.